perfect afternoon. She's just there. She is. Alex, can go a little bit. Just that movement through the trees. Hopefully she comes out. You'll see her, but you can see she's very uncomfortable. She's going down. Some more cubs. Alex, sorry. Go back to that female on the far right. Just those little cubs. I haven't actually seen them before. They must be the new additions. We've only heard about them up to recently. They were up more north. Obviously they're getting a bit bigger now, so the female can start moving them around. So that's the young ones in this. Ah, look at that, using mum as a play. There's a jungle gym climbing around on her. Ah, fantastic. Like I said, my first time seeing them up to now they're probably about 8 weeks old now, so I've always just heard about them from the other guides. Now, let's see if they're all there. It should be 4 of them in total still. Always a bit difficult, especially in summertime. The bush is so thick, all this bush and all this grass, that you always see all of them, so it's difficult to get a head count. Don't know if you guys managed to see all the cubs this morning. Alex?
I think we saw them all.
Yeah. But there's a lot of lions here. It's fantastic. And as always, the younger ones tend to have more energy. Life is still more curious and more to explore and play around with. Beautiful cats. Ah, they're fantastic, these little ones. You can see quite dark, actually almost darker than average. And then also the marking still of the young ones. Last station, go again. Yeah, keep coming, just pull in. You should see me off to the left. You'll see all the makotis. They're between the makotis and the ndlela.
Okay, cool. What you got there, Obi? And the left guard on. The other down. Galago shortcut. Full belly, you can see that fast breathing. It's very typical for full bellies. Literally, the stomach is so full of meat that it's pushing up against the diaphragm, and it makes it difficult for the lion to inhale deeply. So it can only take shallow breaths because it can only move the necessary parts of the body so much. Afternoon, James. I don't think too much. It's just these Ngala and Gallagher shortcut. They've moved from the Bamba probably about 80 meters northeast, and that's all I know of so far. Beautiful lioness, this. This whole Kahuma pride really are a healthy bunch of lions. Physically good shape. I mean, that one female's limping badly at the moment, and sometimes they look a bit rough after a difficult carcass or a difficult kill, shall I say. But a very healthy group, and I mean that's reflected also in this large number of cubs. Let's see, there's a game drive vehicle coming in to join us, so there might be a little bit of movement from these lions now. It'll be interesting to see how they behave towards the typical game drive vehicles as well. Sometimes a little bit more aware of our vehicle just because we look a bit different. Have a novice sitting on the back, maybe changes their behavior as well. I was saying earlier, what I'm hoping happens, these guys need to go for a drink. Now, it did rain this morning, so there's plenty of little water everywhere. But like most creatures, lions are also creatures of habit to an extent. And if we're lucky, they'll go down and have a drink down at Boetelo at Gari Waterhole, where the camera is. That would of course be fantastic, because it'll also give us an opportunity, or you shall I say, hopefully we can join as well with the vehicle. But if they do come out there on the banks of the waterhole, they should be able to see all the lions in the open. Let's get a proper count, just see how they all fit together, see the different sizes of the cubs, and really just sort of get a holistic or a group view of the pride. So if that does happen, that'll be fantastic. It really would be awesome. But in the meantime, it's lying around.
Station roof, 3 station roof for the pet.
What an amazing afternoon. Franklins and different bird calls and bird noises. So many lions spread out around us here. It's such beautiful bush. The Lowveld, this area, Sabi Sands, Djuma, really is, in my opinion, best in summer. Midsummer, where we are now, December, January, February, when everything's lush and green. Lots of life going on. It's beautiful, beautiful bush. Of course, then to see some lions in it does make it very appealing. Charles or Sully, any Boetelo station come in? Deciding which side to look at. Alex is spotting some of those cubs just popping their heads up again. Not too much play going on, not a lot of high energy there, but nonetheless just looking around a bit. Not quite as lazy as mum. Ah, that beautiful grass again.